Hello everyone. Today we will talk about JavaScript string methods. So string methods can help you to work with strings. String methods and properties. So primitive values like we have any values like John Doe. This is a primitive value. Cannot have a properties or methods because they are not objects. Okay, it's a single variable. So they don't have any properties or methods. But with JavaScript methods and properties are also available to primitive values because JavaScript treats primitive values as objects when executive methods and properties. So finding a string in a string, I've, if you find if you want to find web in a x1, then what you will do? So for that, what we can do is we have index of predefined method that returns the index of the position of basically the first occurrence of a specified text in a string. So for that we can write as index of x1 dot index of web. Okay, and you can print it here. Just save and then refresh. So it's coming is 11. Okay, so you can count it from this one: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. This space character is also a one space. It's also in a part of calculation in the length. Okay, so you can write another one. Suppose you have a string like this. So I'm removing this one and I'm removing x1, x also, and here I'm removing button also. So the output is 11 only. Okay, so for now I'm changing the variable. So here I'm writing please locate where locate occurs. Okay, and in this we just find the index of locate. Just save. Now you can calculate from the p tag p from the p 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7. So 7 is the output because it's calculating from the right to left. Okay, so if you want basically, so JavaScript occurs counts position starts from 0. 0 is the first position in a string, and first is the second, and second is third. So if you want the last one, so for that what we have is last index of this one. Okay, for that you can refresh as it's coming is 21. Okay, so it's calculating from the starting points 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's coming here and its location is 21 from the starting point. Okay, both index of and last index of returns -1 if the text is not found. Suppose I'm writing my name here and then see the output. It's returning -1 because this string is not present in this one. Okay, both methods accept a second parameter as the starting position of the search. So firstly we will talk about index of index of locate where its starting position is, suppose its starting position is 15. So I'm just refreshing and then it's 21. From the 15 starting position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. After 15, it's getting this locate, and this is the first locate he founds after the 15th location. On that position is 21. So that's why its output is coming as 21. Okay, and it's different from the last index of, if you can say it like this, last index of, just save and then refresh. It's coming 7. Why it's coming 7? Because because last index, when you are adding here 15 in the last index of, it will see in only this 15 characters, not after that. If you will do it as 0, then -1 will print, because at the 0th index you can't locate, you can't find any locate value. So in this, suppose you are adding 10, and in 10 you are just getting at this position of 7, you are finding at the position of 7 at locate. If you will write 100, it's exceeding this length. It's similar as we are not dealing with this, it's same as like this, so we will getting a 21. Okay, so basically the second one is, if we are not mentioning here in the last index of, here it's fine, its value is in, in infinite, and if you are specifying like something 15 or 20, so it's checking the first 20th element where it will locate it, or if we can't find any name in the 20th, then -1 will print. Okay, searching for a string in a string, the search, we have a search method also for a specified value and returns the position of the match. Okay, so for that, what we can write is, instead of this, we can use search method also, and we are removing the second parameter. Just save and then refresh. So it's also dealing with, it's also print the 7th position. It's same as, did you notice two methods, index of and the search, are equal? They accept the same arguments, okay, and return the same value. The- but the two methods are not equal. These are two differences. The search method cannot take a second parameter. It will not take any second parameter. And the index of method cannot take powerful search values, regular expressions. Okay, so regular expressions we will talk about in our upcoming videos. For now, you can just think about this. Search is also doing the same things, but it will not accept any second argument, and index of method cannot take powerful search values. Powerful search values, both are correct. You can use any one of them. Okay, now we will talk about extracting strings parts. There are three methods for extracting part of a string. So first one is slice. Second one is substring, substring, and third one is substr. So we have three methods. Let's talk about one by one. Okay. So firstly, we'll talk about slice method. Slice method, what will, okay. So slice extract a part of a string and return the extracted part of a new string. Okay. So it will produce a new string. The method takes two arguments. The first one is start, and the second one is end. Okay, the start is the starting position and the end is the end position, but not included the end position. Okay, so suppose we have a string like this, apple, comma mango, comma banana. Okay, and we are adding like this is string slice. You can add another variable also, var res equals to slice, in which we can write 7 comma 13, and you can remove this, and in demo you can print result. So what will be the output of this, you can check. it's not showing any values because we are adding directly slice, but we are not adding any x1 dot slice. We are not adding string for which string we have to apply uh, a slice method. So this is it's producing a mango with comma. Okay, so what this is done, it's starting from the 7 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. It's starting from here and end it with the 13 first. So 7 8 9 10 11 and 12, it's ended with the 12 because 13 versus 1 is not included. So if you don't want any comma here, so for that you can write this, you can print it, you can use 7 comma 12. So slice method to it work is like this. Remember, JavaScript counts position from 0. So first position is 0. If a parameter is negative, the position is counted from the end of a string. Suppose we are like this, minus 12 comma minus 7. So what will be the output of this? It will produce from the backward. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 is comma 8 9 10 11 and 12 will not included. So this is the output of this one. So when negative parameters we are using, then it will produce from the last one. Okay, negative positions do not work in Internet Explorer 8 or earlier. Okay, now we can talk about substring method. So substring method is similar to slice method. The difference is that substring cannot accept any negative indexes. So we are using strings use substring instead of slice method, and it will not use any negative values. So this is a difference in both. So you can check, it's also producing the same output. Okay, so if you omit the second parameter, so if you omit the second parameter here, so what will be the output? It will slice out the rest of the things. So it will produce in the slice out the whole string. You can same thing apply to the slice method also. You can check it like this. It's also the same output. So in both the difference is it will not use any negative values and slice methods will include negative values. So now we will talk about substr. Substr is a similar, it's also similar to slice method. The difference is that the second parameter specify the length of extracted part. Okay, so now we are using substr. Here I'm using 7 comma 5. So 5 is the length. After 7 we want 5 characters. So you can check, it's showing 5 characters. So it second parameter indicates the length of the extracted part. Okay, if you omit the second parameter, substring will slice out the rest of the string. It seems like the previous one. Okay, if the first parameter is negative, the position count from the end of a string. If we will write minus 7, when it's 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and after that it is producing this one. Okay, now we will talk about replacing string content. How you can replace any string content. So replace method replaces a specified values with another value in a string. Suppose you want mango to some another fruits like orange. So for that what you can do is you can use a replace method. X1 dot replace, here I'm adding mango to orange, orange, and now we are printing results. So we are getting apple, orange, and banana. We are replacing the mango to orange. So the replace method does not change the string it is called on. It returns basically a new string. Okay, so by default the replace method replace only the first match. If you have another mango, then it will replace on the first one, not on the another one. Okay, so replace method is also a case sensitive, fitting with the mango, small mango, and here I'm adding big mango, that it will not reflect anything. Okay, so replace case sensitive, use a regular expression with an I if you want mango this one. So you can use clever expressions. We will talk about this, but for now you can check only for this one how we can add mango I. Okay, now it changed to orange. Okay, but it is not changing the whole. For if you want to all changes, so you can do it like this is firstly you can write M small and then you can write G, then it will change the both orange and orange. Okay, these are basically the regular expressions kind things. So we will talk about later, but for now you can think we can do it like this. Okay, now converting to lowercase to uppercase to lowercase. A string is converted to uppercase with the two uppercase. Suppose we have var n equals to hello world, and we want to change this hello world to uppercase and dot to uppercase. Just save and then refresh. It's coming in uppercase. Now if you want to in a lowercase, you can do it like this. It will print in a lowercase later. Okay. So if you want to join two strings, suppose we have string n1 and n1, and here we are writing world, and you want to concatenate both the strings. So for that, you can do it n dot concat concat with space comma n1. Just save and then refresh. Now it's coming in a hello world. Okay. The concat method can be used instead of a plus operator, but these you can use this also n1 n plus n1, that's also produce the same one, but if you want a space in between, for that you can write it like this concat. Okay, so all string methods return a new strings. They do not modify the original string. Formally said, strings are immutable. String cannot be changed, only replaced. So we have a trim method also. Trim method removes white spaces from both sides of a string. Suppose we have a n when n is like this and you want to remove this space, for that you can do it like this n dot trim. Just save and then refresh. It's not showing any, and if you are not okay. So basically trim method removes this whole area white spaces. But trim method is also not supported in the Internet Explorer or lower version of the media. Okay, so now if you want to extract string characters, there are three methods for extracting string characters. So first one is char at, second one is char code at, and the third one is property access. Property access. Okay, let's talk about one by one. So character at method returns the character of a specified index position in a string. Suppose we have n1 string, n1 string. If we print this, so it will produce world. So if you want character at zeroth position, so it will produce w only. So it's a single producing output, single character will produce. Okay, now if you will add this character code at zeroth, so it will produce 87th. Okay, properties access also we have. So property is something like accesses on strings. Suppose we have this one and we are printing n1 dot n1 zeroth position, so it will produce w. Okay, so property access might be little unpredictable. It does not work in Internet Explorer 7 or earlier. It makes string like an array, but they are not. If no character is found, array returns undefined, while character returns an empty string. So it is read only basically. String 0, basically n1 0 is a w value, but if you will write it like this, if we will do it, n1 is 0 is a, and if I'm printing the same one, then what will be the output? It printing the w only, it's not printing a, and we are assigning the value of a, so it's basically of a read only. Okay, if you want to work with string as an array, you can convert into an array. Converting a string to an array, a string can be converted to an array with split method. Suppose we have a text like where text equals to a comma b comma c comma d comma e. Okay, and if you want to split in a text dot split in comma separator and print it text. So just see. So it will replace it as an array and replace with comma. And if you will separate it by this, so you can do it. You can print it here. Okay. So if the separator is omitted, the return array will contain the whole string in the indexed 0. Okay. If the separator is omitted by single quotes, the return array will be an array of single characters. So we are returning the array of single characters. Okay. I will show you an example. No worries about that. Suppose we have a string hello. We have a hello string. I'm just removing the white spaces. Okay. And we are adding an array in which we are doing a split with double quotes only. Okay, no characters. So we are adding some text equals to blank. I'm removing this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So we have a string and we have an array and we are splitting the string and we are adding in a text. Okay, so for where I equals to 0, I is less than equals to array dot length I plus plus. So I'm adding text plus equals to array of I plus it's called concatenation vr, and then printing the text value. Document dot get element by id is demo dot inner html equals to text. So just save and then refresh. So it is showing for the same name if you are doing like. Yes, I think in this we are doing wrong is we are adding some extra space here, so we have to remove this and just save this and then refresh. Then it will come in an array. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good day.